Hey everybody, my name is Carla Silver and it is my pleasure to be here with you tonight. It is Friday, Cinco de Mayo, 5th of May, and it's my pleasure to be here with you. Just a little bit about me before we get started tonight, and especially if you have been invited by one of the members of our team and World Global Network, welcome, glad to have you here. I'm going to be on purpose with our time. But before we get going, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself so you know who it is who is speaking to you. I spent a long time in corporate America working my way up the food chain. And like so many individuals, I got downsized. And I had some time to think about what I wanted out of my life. At that point, there were no jobs in my industry. So I was actually unemployed for 2 years. And I just thought there has to be a different way. I loved what I did, but I was working all the time, 24/7. And I just knew that there had to be a different way to be able to create an income and have a life at the same time. So I looked at a ton of things. I looked at franchising. I looked at building a business of my own. They all sounded like I was buying myself a job. I looked at all kinds of things, and I stumbled into the home-based business industry. That was 13 years ago. Yesterday, I'm happy to say that not only did I replace an executive level income, but we did way, way, way better than that. Been able to generate 7 figures in this industry. And most importantly, help a lot of people along the way. I'm proud to say my husband and I are what's called Grand Diamonds here at World Global Network. Super excited about what we have in front of us. And I am super excited to share it with you and turn you on to why we're all thrilled about being here with World Global Network. So let me share my screen and get with you. And while I'm sharing my screen, I want to tell you there's just a couple, sometimes people ask me, Carla, what is your secret to success? What is that deal? And I don't think it's so much of a secret in that it's just a process, right? I look at things and I think, okay, everything is dependent on who you work with. Who you work with is extremely important. Then timing is important. And then, of course, whether or not you're willing to get to work, that 4-letter word. I have no problem getting to work, but I'm very choosy about who I work with and, of course, the timing. So let's talk about that. The company that you're looking to work with, the company's name is World Global Network. It's actually a 6-year-old company at this point. It is a publicly traded company. As a matter of fact, in December or November, I think the stock was trading around 3. It's been as high as 24. So we're obviously generating some attention from the financial world. The company's vision is to be the largest network marketing technology-based company in the world. And I actually believe in a few short months, they've already achieved that. We already have offices in 15 cities and countries around the world. We currently operate in over 195 countries in the world. So it's already, World Global Network is a global company. In 2015, the company did $157 million in sales, and it has a AAA rating by the Direct Sales Association. And for those of you that are listening to my voice and you don't know who the what the Direct Sales Association is, it is the governing body over the entire home-based business industry, and it is a 2-year legal process just to apply, let alone have a AAA rating in that organization. We're currently ranked 77th among thousands and thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of direct sales companies, and we're partnered with a tiny little company, a 100-year-old, $52 billion company called Toshiba. Toshiba actually came to World Global Network about 8 months ago and said, we want to buy your technology. World Global Network said no. So Toshiba came back a couple months later and said, listen, if we can't buy it, we want to partner with you. So a $52 billion company does its due diligence on World Global Network. Contracts were signed, handshakes were had, and therefore we are now partnered with the amazing Toshiba. They currently manufacture all of the chipsets within all of our devices, and we're very proud to call them a partner. Our CEO, his name is Fabio Galdi. He's been a phenom in the tech space in Europe for many, many years. He founded the second largest ISP He's also been a pioneer in touchscreen technology. That's the stuff, well, I've got lots of notices on my iPhone here, but that's the way we can touch our screens on our iPhones, iPads, Samsungs, Android devices, whatever. That's the technology there. So we're very proud that he's leading the charge here at World Global Network. We've been recognized all over the place. I'm not going to go through this because you can just read it for yourself. We have some of the top income earners in the world, the top CEO in the world. And most recently, we actually attracted a gentleman to the company. His name is Antonio De Rosa, and he was responsible for co-designing the Apple iPhone 6, 7, and the Apple Watch. And he is now our director of design and marketing. So again, a top level company, a blue chip leadership team, etc. As I mentioned before, we were as high as 24, then we were low as 3, and now we're hovering. I haven't looked recently. We're about around 14 or 15 on Wall Street. This is not anything small. This industry is literally set to explode. These are not my numbers. In 2016, the wearable technology industry is worth about $14 billion. By 2020, in 3 short years, this industry is set to be $34 billion. Wearable tech is going to change your life, whether you are here or not. It's going to change a lot of people's bank accounts, whether you are here or not. Personally, I'd recommend that you were here. It will make life a lot easier. World's goal is to capture only 3% of this $34 billion industry. If we do that, if we only capture 3%, that means we will have sold 12 million devices, and that makes this company a $3 billion company. Personally, I think we're going to crush that goal because we're well on our way to doing it already. More than, this is an incorrect number, more than 400,000 devices now have been sold worldwide. So question for you, are you familiar with Fitbit? Yes or no? It's a device that you wear on your arm that calculates your calories, your steps. It is a $8 billion 9-year-old company. Almost everybody that's listening to me has to be, I've only run into one person in the last 5 months that has not heard of Fitbit. So I'm assuming that everyone listening to my voice has heard of Fitbit. Question number 2, if you could go back in time and crawl into your time machine and go back to 2008 and get started with Fitbit, and they were gonna pay you on every single device that they ever sell, whether you sell it or not, would you do that? Well, the answer, of course, you'd have to be crazy to say no. Of course you would do that. So imagine just a few months ago, a device came out in the marketplace that is set to revolutionize the healthcare industry, the technology industry, and the home-based business industry. We call it a Fitbit on steroids. Introducing to you the Hilo, the Health and Life Oracle. Don't take it from me, watch this.
Introducing Hilo, the world's first health and lifestyle oracle, a real-time health monitoring device with disease prediction. Unlike any other wearable device on the planet, Hilo can monitor the most important measurements, including heart rate, blood pressure, breath rate, daily steps, calories burned, and Hilo can even perform an EKG. Hilo can also sense your mood if you're excited or even if you're fatigued. Paired with the latest smartphone application, you can now track the health and well-being of your loved ones. Imagine being able to monitor your aging parents even if you're thousands of miles away, or getting an alert if your spouse's blood pressure is too high. Hilo not only monitors your important measurements, but it produces a daily, weekly, and monthly health report that you can provide to your trainer or physician. In the near future, Hilo will be able to monitor blood sugar levels, alcohol levels in our blood, oxygen levels, temperature, and even keep disease-delivering mosquitoes away. But Hilo is more than the world's most advanced health monitoring device. Hilo can also alert you if your loved ones are in danger. Unfortunately, more and more women and children go missing each day, according to the FBI. With Hilo, a child walking home from school can now press the panic button twice, and his or her Hilo guardians can be sent an emergency alert via text, notifying their guardians that they need help. And what's amazing is that the guardians will get the exact GPS location of their loved one. Let's take a look at another scenario. What if you're taking a walk around your neighborhood and you sense danger lurking? Having that peace of mind to simply alert your loved ones can be a lifesaver. Now that you've seen the power of this revolutionary product, I'm positive you're ready to order one for you and your family members. However, Hilo is not found in stores. Hilo can only be purchased online. So click on the Buy It Now link or fill out our form to get more information about the Hilo right now.
Guys, this is the most advanced wearable technology in the world. It currently monitors blood pressure, heart rate. It does an EKG there right on your arm as your sleep quality, your breath rate, your emotions, your fatigue, steps, calories. It can go on and on and on. Also, most importantly, for those of you who have people that you love, you get to LoJack them. Right? I want to make sure that the people that I love most in my life are healthy and are in a place, if there's something happens, I want to know about that. So we have our Guardian function that'll help you transmit your current vital signs to anybody that you want to transmit them to. And of course, the panic button. This has already saved lives all around the world. As a matter of fact, last October, my mother-in-law fell and broke her hip in her apartment. And we had one of those things that's supposed to hang around her neck, but she wasn't wearing it. And I so wish that I had this device back last October, because they would have saved a lot of time and a lot of agony. So I'm sure that you can think of people in your life that you want to protect. If something remotely happens to them, all they need to do is hit that panic button and you get a text and a notification that they need you. So guys, if you think that there's anything out there that is anything remotely like this, you are wrong. There's the Samsungs, the Apple Watch, Fitbits, Microsoft Garmin's, none of them do anything like what the Hilo does. And nobody's paying you to sell those devices. We're getting tons of press all over the place. We've been on Fox and CNN and all of the major networks. Again, I mentioned the Consumer Electronics Show. And of course, we are already saving lives with people realizing that some of their vitals are not normal and getting themselves to the doctor or the emergency room and saving themselves a lot of headaches later. We have so much on the horizon. I want to tell you about one thing, but before that, I just want to re-emphasize our partnerships, our partnership with Toshiba, who's manufacturing the chipsets within our devices, and our partnerships with a company called Quality. Quality is our manufacturer. They manufacture all of our devices. And their plant is right next to the Apple plant in China. But what is really happening in the future? I want you to cast your mind back to 2008 when the iPhone was launched. The iPhone actually was a crappy phone, But what they had that revolutionized the industry was an app store. And they launched with an app store of about 100 apps. Now they have over 8 million apps of all kinds of things, communication apps, so that your phone isn't just a phone and an email machine. It's a communication device, all kinds of apps. So you can do anything you want on your phone now. Well, just over 3 weeks ago, World Global Network launched the Hilo App Store, and we already have developers all over the world working on applications for this technology. You heard about some of them earlier. Our mosquito shield, blood oxygenation levels, ovulation. There's even a gentleman developing a lie detector for the device. But the big one that's coming up in Q4 of this year is non-invasive blood glucose monitoring. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 in 8 people in the United States and 1 in 11 people around the world have diabetes. And they are currently required to lance their fingers on their fingertips multiple times a day to measure their blood glucose levels. When this comes out later this year, at that point, it'll be a non-invasive technology and it'll happen right on their arm. So we're very excited for the future in so many ways, not just the blood glucose measurement, but so many other applications that are coming down the path. Again, this is a truly global opportunity. Anywhere in the world, there's very few places, maybe North Korea might not be somewhere where you might not want to market the opportunity. But basically, again, you're not limited by anything except for your imagination. Again, back to the people that you work with, it is really important for you to know that you are working with some of the top income earners in the entire industry. Romasio Fulcher, our immediate mentor, he's one of the top. Chad and Achita Chong and Shanita and Nat Parapatura, they are your potential mentors. And you might be thinking of, well, big deal, right? They make a ton of money. Here's why this is important to you. If you get involved in an opportunity where people aren't making a lot of money, the chances of the average person, including me and you, to actually be able to provide for our families is small. If you are working in an opportunity where people are just killing it, as a matter of fact, Nat and Shanita and Chad and Natita got started only 9 months ago. And actually, Chad and Natita, I think they're number 4 in the world right now. Romasio's number 44 in 6 months. So these are the people that are pouring themselves and their mentorship into the people that get started, the person that invited you here, and they're pouring themselves into me too. And that's who you have an opportunity to potentially partner with. So let's talk about how you make money, right? Because that's what everybody's here for. When you get started, the first thing you're called a team member. You have a choice. You have a number of choices to get started. If you're just going to be a customer, then your choice is to buy a box set for $319. That's 1 Hilo. If you're looking to be a business builder here and lock arms with us and build a healthy, strong organization with World Global Network, then you're going to choose one of the next 3 ways to get started. The first way to get started is a family pack. That is $1,349. You buy 4 Hilos, you get 1 for free. You're going to put 1 on your arm, give 1 to 1 or 2 or however many to the people you love most in your life, and if you want to sell the rest, you can do that. You get 5 germanium plates with that and 1 colored band. Like today, I'm wearing this very stylish blue one. I don't like to have just black bands around my arms, so I definitely switch out my colored bands. And that's our family pack for $1,349. If you are a bigger thinker like me, you're going to look at our most popular choice, and that is our premium pack. And it's the most popular choice simply because you save the most money. You're buying 5 Hilos, you get 1 for free, so you get a total of 6 Hilos. You also get everything to go with those 6 Hilos. You get 6 bands packs, 6 germanium packs, and you're actually saving almost $1,200, and that's why that's the most popular way to get started. And then for those of you big thinkers, you can add a Biozen 30 to either one of those packs, and and you're in. So it's up to you. Family pack for $1,349. The premium pack, again, which is our most popular, for $1,999. You could throw a Biozen in there as well. That's another one of our products that you can find more about on our website. So you become a team member. What's the first thing you want to do? The first thing you want to do is, I'm sure you're already thinking about somebody that you know that is a personal trainer, or somebody that you know it is a doctor, or somebody that you know is entrepreneurial minded. The first thing you do is bring two individuals and put one person on your right hand side and one person on your left hand side. These two people must have purchased either the family or the premium pack. And at that point, you become a team builder. You start as a team member, you bring two people in, and you're a team builder. Now, this is the part that I love, because my husband and I were able to go diamond very, very quickly within our first week, not because we brought a ton of people in, or not because we made a boatload of sales personally. What we did was just got a couple people started and then helped them build their business. So that's exactly what you'll do too. Just get a couple people started and help them do the exact same thing that you just did. Bring two people in each. And at that point, you're a team developer. And not only have you locked in the 20% commission for life, but you also locked in all of the other matching bonuses, millionaire polls, car bonuses. Guys, these don't mean anything to you yet, but here's what means something to you, which should be important to you. This company's compensation plan is extraordinarily lucrative, number one, and number two, they treat you right. There are lots and lots of extra bonuses and perks that are yours to be had when you get started here at World Global Network. Now, everybody is a member of the loyalty membership. You should know that right up front. That's $59 a month. But again, World Global Network takes care of our people. So with your $59 loyalty membership, you have the opportunity to earn commissions and keep your sales volume. For those of you that have been involved in other opportunities, there's no requalifying. Your sales volume doesn't flush. You keep it forever. You also have 5 pro apps that you can give to anybody that you want. That's pretty cool. That's worth $60. We're business people, so you need some online tools and cloud storage. You get that's worth $349. You also get a protection plan for your Hilo, and when you buy a phone, if you choose to buy an Infolio phone, you get a protection plan for that. So if your dog eats it, you can run over it in your car, you drop it in the toilet and flush, whatever, if something happens to your device, you'll get it replaced for free. Number 5, you get a free Hilo at the end of every year. So you'll get the latest and greatest, most updated Hilo for free, a free phone. And this is the one that I love the best. It doesn't look like much. All this number 7 says is earn an extra 1% in your money box. So Carla, what does that mean? Well, here's the cool thing. Every single week at the end of our pay cycle, when you are a loyalty member, World Global Network puts an extra 1% in a piggy bank. And they call it a money box or a loyalty box, but I call it a piggy bank. That is added up and added to all year long. And at the end of the year, you can break open your piggy bank and buy a car, go on vacation, whatever you want to do with them. I don't know, pay your taxes. That doesn't sound very fun, but you can do that with that money that they're adding every single week into your money box. You only pay, if you paid it over a whole year, it's a total investment of $708. That's $59 times 12 months. But your value you receive, I told you, this company treats you right. The value is over almost $1,500, not including the piggy bank. So guys, and plus for those people in your organization which will be all of them, that are also a member of our loyalty program, you get fast start bonuses, you get paid on them every single month. It's part of your comp plan. You couldn't do any better than this. So this is a no-brainer. That's the cost of you doing business. Now, a cost of you doing business, we have a super easy marketing system. You are here because of our super easy marketing system. We did $32 million in business in the last 90 days because we have a simple very simple process. It's called 2730. I know it's not a very sexy name, but it's called 2730. We have a 2-minute video. A lot of people either buy or want more information after the 2-minute video. If they need more, you send them the 7-minute video. If they need more after that, you send them a 30-minute recorded webinar, or you put them on a webinar exactly like this, where one of the other leaders or myself will explain all the details and get all of their questions answered. No reason for you to spend any time trying to sell or tell or explain anything. It's all done for you. You just leverage the tools. Again, this is what has allowed us to create over 300, this is a very old slide, it's a few weeks old, over 300 diamonds in the last 5 months. So I'm almost ready to wrap up, but I just want to say this is a very simple and crazy lucrative compensation plan. We're open all over the world. It doesn't cost any money to join, no requalifications, no chargeback on your loyalty program, no auto ship or monthly charges. You buy your pack, whether either the family pack or the premium pack or the all-in pack. You buy one of those, you buy it once, and you're done. These are some of the ordinary people that have achieved some extraordinary results, and not to mention our fearless leader, Ramasio Fulcher, who is leading the charge in this amazing team, and we're all here because of his decision to get started. So guys, the lifestyle that is available to you here is incredible. We're all off to Bangkok, Thailand in the next couple of weeks. I actually leave Sunday after next. Super excited to go there and meet all of the leadership again. Also, we're going to see a few cars being given away. And for those of you that have been in other opportunities and they have this car bonus thing where they give you the lease of a car and you have to qualify it, or they give you $500 a month extra. No way. These people are receiving supercars for free, the whole car. I think it's with the pink slip. So guys, this company treats you right. Here's the deal. My request to you is to make a decision. Just make a decision, because timing, remember I said at the beginning of our conversation, timing is everything. And let's talk about timing here. Let's say you made a decision to get started today. This is you here on the left. We're putting thousands and thousands and thousands of people in the team over the next day, week, and month. Those people could be going into your organization. If you don't get all of your questions answered and make a decision and you sit on the fence, we're going to put those thousands and tens of thousands of people in, and you will go underneath of them. So that is a dramatic influence on your income. So I'm asking you to do is, if you don't have all of the information that you require to make a relaxed decision, but after we're done today, get back to the person that invited you, make sure you get all your questions answered, and make a decision to get started now. You could be on putting your prospects on a live webinar just like this tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. We have 2 a day for your viewing pleasure, for your money-making pleasure. So you could you make a decision tonight, get started, get your pack, and you could begin making money tomorrow. My name is Carla Silver. I am looking forward to working with you. Again, get back to the person that invited you to this presentation and let them know that you are ready to get started now. I'll look forward to working with you in the days, weeks, and months going forward. My name is Carla Silver, and I am a world changer. It has been my honor and my pleasure to be here with you today. Go and make it an awesome Cinco de Mayo. Bye, everybody.